Happy Saturday morning, everybody. Again, we didn't have any yard sales, but we got some more work done out here. So I'm going to do from the right side of the deck around to the front and then show you all of the front Halloween decorations. I hope you have a wonderful, blessed weekend, and I'll see you again with more Halloween videos after this one. So let's go on and get started on this video. The plants over here have really done good. The hydrangeas, though, have struggled. All this extreme heat that we've had and the drought, even though I have watered them and fertilized them, they've struggled. Can you hear that rooster crowing? He crows all day long, not just in the morning. Okay. These coleus, those were ones from last year. They came back. I do have a little purple or pink mum that's going to be blooming soon that we've had for several years. The impatiens came back. Now the wishbone flower, I can't honestly remember if I had to plant that again or if it came back. And the lambian, of course, is a perennial. But that's in that old wheelbarrow. And there is another headboard of an old bed right there. Like I said, the poor little hydrangeas have struggled this year. And I've struggled this year. The hosta here is still doing good. The impatiens was a volunteer from last year. This came back from last year. It is a perennial grass, and I think it's just gorgeous. And everything in the wagon came back from last year. The beautiful ajuga and the impatiens. I just think they're so pretty. And back there is a clematis. And this is mint that we bought at a yard sale. And all of this is right here with this old door as a backdrop. Out here, it has been a struggle again with weeds. I got all this cut back. The hibiscus leaves and everything had already died, and the daylilies. Might still get a few more blooms on this rhododendron. It blooms numerous times a year. All of that will be daylilies next year. Periwinkle and more daylilies. Right here is a hydrangea, a clematis, and a rose that I have tried to keep from getting back. I've cut it back, I don't know how many times, and it keeps coming up through there. I didn't like that rose because it constantly had disease. There's another huge rhododendron. They're PJMs, and they bloom multiple times during the year. Now out here, this is where the weeds are the bane of my existence. I could not tell you how many times I have dug up this with all these weeds. And I've got to do it again. But I just wanted you to see that just like everybody else, I get a lot of weeds. You hear the catbird is up on the very top. He just flew of the telephone pole. That fern has done just wonderful there. Japanese painted fern. And the slugs have had a field day with that hosta for some reason. And the hosta's out here. I haven't sprayed for a while since it's getting time to close up the garden, so the deer decided they would eat on them, and the slugs and everything else, so they'll be cut down soon. Gorgeous, huge Japanese maple. See the deer damage? We'll see all that up closer. I love this witch flag. Just look at all the glorious color of these maples. This one right here, that's a coral bark maple, and in the wintertime, when all the leaves are gone, all the stems turn a bright coral color, and they look absolutely gorgeous in the dreary wintertime. And then in the spring, they'll gradually turn back to brown. There's one of the cute shutters that John made for Halloween. My cement rooster and the mama chicken and the babies. We'll look over there a little closer and at from the driveway angle. These hydrangeas have done a little better, probably because they're in a pot. But even them now, they're starting to struggle. We've had this sign for years. I think it either came from Marshall's or TJ Maxx. It's a big, heavy sign. That's one of the things that goes in that little short shed thing that John built to house our Halloween. Here's a little black chair he painted, and you can see little muddy feet prints. He put the Elm Street sign in the ghost. The witch back there, I painted that many years ago, back in our craft show days. Enter if you dare. And the boo sign came from Hobby Lobby years ago. And love the little metal pumpkin guy, him, and the pumpkin carriage. Those came from Harris Teeter up when we were visiting our sons. And there's a little Halloween house that John did. I don't know whether you can see it for the glare, but that's one of those Walmart masks on that wreath. This is a solar spider that Donna gave me, I think it was last year, and it really lights up at night. You can see the little ghosts and the little metal tombstones. The metal tombstones came from Home Depot. And that other, the Haunted House, Frankenstein's Lab, Spooky Graveyard, Halloween Party, and Zombie Zone, that is another solar light, and that, I don't remember where that came from, but it lights up really well at night too. And this shelf over here, I just put a little bit on it. There's John's favorite smiley cat. He loves that thing. And there's just some dead greenery, turned hydrangeas, and some maple leaves in both of those water cans. And there's some faux and real greenery over there. John built those shelves out of scrap wood years ago. This little Witch's End sign, we've had that for years. And the Flying Witch. And then this is a flag that Donna gave me several years ago. I just love the little ruffle on her skirt. I think it is cute as can be. I'll give you a look from this direction. There's the flying ghoul, and there's another beautiful pumpkin over there with a crow on it. I think these ghosts all came from Gabe's years ago. And another one of the cute shutters that John did. And the witch's hat. I do love this Frankenstein. I think he is cute as can be. Just love all these trees. Another one of the giant pumpkins from Hobby Lobby years ago. This little sign came from Walmart. This great pumpkin light up witch, that came from Lowe's several years ago. I just think it is wonderful, and at night it really shows up. You can see the little berries coming on the barberry, little tiny orange ones. And then there are two more of the pumpkins from Hobby Lobby. One of them is usually over here on the wall, but since we've been scooping acorns out of the periwinkle, you can see the bag John's got going there. He comes out 1,000,000 times a day and gets them up, and then I come help him scoop them up. So this is all of the Halloween tour. I hope you enjoyed seeing the rest of the yard. I still have the craft room and the family room and the bathroom downstairs to do, and maybe the winter bedroom. So enjoy your day. Love and blessings to y'all from me and John and baby boy. We'll see you again soon. Till the next time, bye-bye.